Hello everyone, welcome to Jeddah, Tier 3 in F1ABEEZ. We have a full grid today, looks dry. Couple drivers with quali bands, Mr. Lethal Pete and Kappa Cams. I believe Nathan has one as well, I'll just remind him of that. Right, a few cars on outlaps. I imagine that's Replica Gaming at the front, as always. Let's see how he can get on then, old Tommy boy. Fun fact, Tom is a big Jack Daniels fan. Jack Daniels stan. I hope he's not had any Jack Daniels before this, otherwise he will end up in the wall. Taking quite a cautious sector one. Ooh, runs a bit wide, but it doesn't invalidate. Of course, it's a purple sector one. This is the first one round. Yellow's in sector 3, just slowing down, preparing for the lap. Very jerky on that steering. On the final straight then. Opens up DRS. What's the benchmark going to be? It's a 132.7. I think that will be the lower end. Flame Tornado with a 32.2 and Sebs with a 30.4. Some of these drivers will dip into the 29s, probably even the 28s. Who we got coming around? Dystopian. So that's the first 29 of the day. 29.883. Good lap from the Williams driver, especially for Q1. And there's DG Rocker, 28.6. A lightning fast lap. I believe he raced in Tier 2 yesterday. Not quite sure what the result was of that, but by that time I think he did well. Blitz coming across the line. It's not a good lap from Blitz, 30.7. He's got a lot more in the tank than that. As just Anime comes behind him, almost matching DG Rocker. Not got another car around for a little while now. Replica's leading the pack again. We go on board with Crafty. Crafty can set a lap. Who was actually set a time? Helios with 31.3. Back on board with Crafty. Got a McLaren coming up. You get a little bit of slipstream off Blitz here. Blitz is going to have to move. He's going to have to move at some point. He's going to have to move, Blitz. And I don't know what Blitz is doing there. His light was on, so his ERS was depleted, so I don't think he would have been on a lap, especially going that slowly. I think that's a quali ban coming for Blitz, and he's fighting for the Drivers' Championship as well. So he's going to have a lot of work to do next week in Australia. What have we got on a lap now? Gamer Owen entering the final sector now. Gamer Owen comes across the line with a 29.5. It's P3 for him at the moment. DG Rocker already retired. Just under 11 minutes left to go. Moz is reserving today. Here's a new reserve. 32.1 for him. That's on a lap now. Let's see Supreme Cream. He's a new moderator in F1ABEEZ. Got big plans for Supreme Cream. He's improving every race. He'll be one to watch. Nathan is on an outlap. I've pinged him twice about having a quali ban. I'm going to do it one more time. And he does go past the pits, so if he sets a lap here, it'll be a race ban for Nathan. Swiss J-Dog on a lap then. J-Doggy Dog's got some juice in the tank. You can set a lap every now and again. Can he unsettle the guys at the top today? Oh, very wide line through there, but carries a fair bit of speed. We have an Aston Martin stopped. It's Nathan. Is that is that from being told to pit, or did he have a little collision? He still has his wings, so maybe he's realised he has to pit. Maybe he has. Pete saying you now have a race ban, Nathan. Doesn't yet. He hasn't set a time. And he won't set a time as he's invalidated, so he still has another chance. We'll watch Crafty Ink now then. Purple sector 1. Obviously that could be wrong, but in Crafty standards it could be right. Who's that just shot up? Sebs. 29.6. Times are getting quicker. We have 5 drivers in the 29s now. I've just seen Supreme Cream hitting P6. That's lovely from him. Nathan has gone round for another lap, but he's invalidated this one as well. If he'd just look at his phone, he'd see that he has a quali ban. Nathan, pit. Just pit. I'm trying to help you. I've told you 3 times. 4 now. Go to the pits. Retire. Sector 3. Red Bull? I think it's just Swiss J-Dog going into the pits. Who do we have coming round? I think Blitz is about to start another lap, so we'll stay on board with him. I should start calling him House, but he will always be Blitz to me. It's a good first couple corners. Nice line, carries the speed well. Got someone behind, Aston Martin. Is that Nathan? It is Nathan. Actually, there's 2 Aston Martins on track. It's not Nathan. Okay. But does Nathan pit here? He does. Nathan! Nathan, retire, please. It's for your own good. Back on board with Blitz then. We cross the line at 28.3, taking pole position. It's only Q1, but it sets a precedent for the other qualifying sessions. Supreme Cream back out. Helios is setting 4 laps on those tyres. Really trying to get to grips with Saudi Arabia. And Nathan has retired now. Helios going to go again. Not carrying too much speed through that final corner. Oh, and he opts to pit this time on those 4-lap old tyres. Helios, I want no funny business from you today. I want you to keep it on track. I don't want you to get any damage. And I want you to win the race. Okay? And Replica Gaming 3, Tom is out. Look at that, looks like turn 2. There's an Alfa Romeo about to go past it. See if we can see. And he's right there. He's facing the wrong way. Really got on the power out of turn 2. Tom will be out of this session. So we have 4 of our 5 drivers out already. Only George left to set a lap, but he's in the pits. He's not coming out. He won't make it in time. So I think we've already had our 5 drivers out. There you go. You just have to set the time. Top 4 all retired now. See if we can get any late improvers. Only 3 cars out on track still. I'm still on board with Flame Tornado, see if he can gain any time. Ooh, but somehow doesn't invalidate there. And he's almost a 10th up. That would move him up to P13 at least. And he's 6/10 up. So where would that put him? That would put him on like a 31.6. That's still P13. That gap between 12th and 13th. Pretty large at the moment. We're nearly the entire top 10 and being in the 29s or 28s now. Flame Tornado will cross the line with a 31.1. Does beat Helios, goes to P12. And that is everyone done. AJ in the pits, just waiting on him for retiring. And he's done. Okay, so Blitz takes P1 in Q1. DG Rocker just behind him. And just Animate behind him. The drivers we are losing. Tom crashing out on that turn 2. Just got on the throttle a bit too early. And then George not setting a time, and then Nathan, Pete and Capicams all with quali bands today. Anyone know any Saudi Arabian facts? Let's Google some while we're not loading into the next screen. Let's see here. 100 camels are sold in the capital of Saudi Arabia every day. 100 a day. Crazy. That's 36,000 a year. What else we got? On average, one person has been executed every other day in Saudi Arabia in 2015. So if you don't want to be executed, don't go to Saudi Arabia. You might be the unlucky one. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the world without a river. Oh, exciting stuff. Q2 should be getting underway now. Enough of those stupid facts. About half the grid opting for mediums. If anyone is listening, I would 100% put those medium tyres on right now. Who do we have out the pits first? It's an Alfa Romeo for AJ. He's on the softs. Not a good choice in my opinion. So about to get underway with AJ's lap. See the line he takes here. Oh, he could take a lot more of each curb. Not too bad on the power out of the corner though. There's a yellow flag. Supreme Cream. Oh, I think he's just come out the pits, letting everyone through. That's fine. Oh. Gamer Owen has spun on his outlap. Really quite a hard track to turn that car back around. Where were we before? We were AJ, weren't we? AJ's still not invalidated. See what benchmark he can set for this. He is one of 3 drivers on the softs now. Supreme Cream, Replica Gaming and Flame Tornado on the softs. Maybe a decision they will live to regret. AJ coming down the final straight then. It's a 130.9 on the softs. Will that be good enough for top 10? Mediums being about 1.1 seconds slower than the softs. I don't know, I think it'll be close. Seb's matching AJ, but on medium tyres. Who else we got coming across the line now? It's an Alpha Tauri. Flame Tornado, he's invalidated. Oh, last second dives into the pits. Get those mediums on. Moz coming around the final corner. See how he can do on these medium tyres. It's going to be a 32.3. I don't think that would be good enough. Who was that? I think that was Crafty Inc. setting a 31.1. Gamer Owen coming across the line. It's a 30.3. Goes pole. How's Supreme Cream going to do on his lap? He's on those soft tyres, so he could be up there. Unless he opts to pit like Flame Tornado did. Well, he is going to stay out. It's a 30.6. Beats AJ. Goes P3. Milky Walker goes P3, knocking Supreme Cream off. Top three all on the medium tyres. So those soft runners are going to continue to fall. What else we got coming round? Post Malone. Will he go again or pit? He has gone again. Oh, he's going to go for another time because he's way off on that one. Maybe just a cool down lap. Tidy first couple corners. Let's see how much of this exit curve he uses. Oh, you can use way more than that. Track limits around here aren't the best. Does he have damage? He looks like he's understeering. Or is he just not pushing? He's not pushing, I don't think. Doesn't have damage. Supreme Cream, 29.8. Dips into the 29s on those soft tyres. He's improving every week, Supreme Cream. Can he top the charts in Q2? He'll be ecstatic with that. DG Rocker on a lap now with just Anime just behind him. Both still valid, so we'll see how they get on. Crafty Inc. improves to a 30.0. DG Rocker just blows everyone out the park with a 29.1 on medium tyres. Just Anime goes 29.2 on medium tyres, so that Blitz's time now doesn't look the best because he should be up there with them. And we're seeing AJ falling to P9 now. He's gone out again. On the same tyres, I think. Are they the same tyres? We can have a little look, can't we? They are the same tyres. No one has used more than one set. Oh, and AJ clips the wall. He's invalidated. Post Malone has put the soft tyres on. He's not out the pits yet, but he's sitting P10, not feeling like he's going to get through. Flame Tornado's still yet to set a lap. He's just starting his lap now. Someone going slow in Sector 2. It's Helios. Does he just really not want to crash on his outlet? Burning fuel, maybe? That could be what he was doing. But then again, maybe not! As he clips the wall. Is that damage? Doesn't look like it, but it could be slight. Let's just watch him here. Just in case. It should be fine. When Tornado's invalidated his lap. He's only got 4 minutes to set his lap. What have we got coming round? Oh, it's Moz on his out lap. So yeah, the next one will be Flame Tornado, who has invalidated. So we don't actually have... Okay, we'll stay on board with Dystopian. We'll be out as it stands. We'll see if he's improving at this Sector 2. 7 tenths up. So that would move him to P9. So 1.2 second improvement, 30.2 puts him P6. I think he might be okay there unless everyone floods to the soft compound. DG Rocker retires. He knows he's safe. Sebs is going slowly out of Sector 1. What's happened to Sebs? Can get a better angle. That front wing is no longer. He's got to go around the rest of Jeddah with no front wing. Not an easy task. And he's only got probably 3 minutes because my time is always wrong. Let's get round again. He might be done. I don't think he has enough time. AJ didn't improve on his lap. But he's going again. Oh, very messy Sector 1. See what his delta is. Yeah, 6.5 tenths down. He won't be improving. Flame Tornado. What's happened to him? There's a car coming. Is he out of fuel? That doesn't explain why he was stopped. But that will be Flame Tornado's starting position. He will be 15th. He won't have enough time now. Only 2 cars then, still looking to improve. Post Malone goes P4, but he will start on soft compound tyres now. He can go again if he wants, but I wouldn't push. And now he's backed off, so it's just all on AJ now. Can he push Sebs out of Q2? Whispers of rain in Q3. As the sky has just turned a bit darker, I think. Yeah, that's Q2 over, so it's all down to AJ now. Oh, he's invalidated. Never mind then. AJ will be out. He will get free choice of tyre. I recommend he starts mediums. But it will be AJ, Moz, Swiss J-Dog, Helios and Flame Tornado out of Q2. That's Q2 then. DG Rocket topping the timesheet with a 129.1 on the medium tyres. Just Anime just behind him, also on the medium tyres. Supreme Cream getting on the podium in Q2. On the softs with Post Malone just behind him. And then the rest qualifying on mediums, and we are losing AJ, Moz, Swiss J Dog, Helios and Flame Tornado, who failed to set a lap. And the sky is looking darker. Can we squeeze one more fact in before we get underway for Q3? Saudi Arabia's population is slightly bigger than Texas. There you have it, folks. Saudi Arabia, basically Texas. And it definitely looks like it's going to rain, so everyone will be flooring it out of the pits. My frame rate just dropped a bit there. We get another fact in before DG Rocket crosses the line. Boring. These facts are rubbish. We won't have enough time to get one. We will just have to put up with DG Rocket setting a expectedly astounding lap. Goes for a wide line. carries the speed through the corner. Those extra thousandths. See what he can do. Yeah, he takes it nice on the curves. Could have taken a bit more on the second curve, but it still was a very quick line. There is a Red Bull in the road. Supreme Cream. Is he out or was he waiting? He was waiting. I think he had a little spin. Does he have any damage? I don't think he does. Not from that viewpoint. But it looks dark. It does. I feel the rain is coming. These early laps are going to be the most important. DRS is open. Final straight. It's a 28-1 for DG Rocket. I think that's only 6/10 off my time in Tier 1. So that's a very good lap time. Crafty Inc. setting a 28-9. Dystopian coming now. It's a 31-6 for Dystopian. Must have had a little funny moment. And now he's invalidated, and it does look like the rain will come. So he needs to get around fast, and he's cutting every corner now. Because he knows he needs to set a better lap than that. Blitz sets a 29-0. Milky Walker 29-4. Who do we have coming across the line? Gamer about to start his lap. We have Supreme Cream coming now. Had his little funny moment on his first lap. I think this is a different lap. What can he give us? It's a 29-7. I think that's his best lap yet. He needs nearly 3/10 to improve on that. Gamer Owen about to round the final corner. Where can he place himself? It's a 30.5. Doesn't really match what he was doing in the other qualifying sessions. Still 5 minutes left. Maybe they'll get away with no rain. If it can hold out for 5 minutes. We can only wait and see. Let's see Post Malone now. He hasn't set a lap time yet. Post Malone dives into the pits. Not happy with that lap. But Just Anime is on a lap now. And he'll be aiming high. Doesn't quite use as much exit. Seemed to carry enough speed though. So 28-2, narrowly missing out on P1. It seems DG Rocker and Just Anime are showing up today. Blitz leading the championship right now. He's got some work to do if he's going to win this race. 2 very strong lap times. Seb's about to cross the line in P5, 29.1. Only a couple hundredths away from Blitz. Yellow flag in sector 2. AlphaTauri of DG Rocket may be out of fuel, I think he is. Maybe not, he's sped up again. We have a funny moment. Who do we have crossing the line? Milky Walker and Post Malone starting another lap. As Blitz improves with a 28.8, moves him up above Crafty Inc. He's got himself into that position behind DG Rocker on the grid, with his teammate to the side of him. Not the worst position to be in. But if he's 6 tenths, 7 tenths down on the 2 in front of him, who knows? Sebs doesn't improve. Will Crafty improve? He does, goes P2. Throws a spanner in the works for McLaren. There's a little celebration from Crafty. As we're still waiting for Post Malone to set a lap. It was invalidated again. Can't see the timer, so I don't know. It's raining. It's raining. I don't think any more improvements will be made now. Post Malone will be P10. I think this is the final starting grid. The rain has finally come. And that'll be that. Rocker retires, that's the word. I'm sure everyone else will now, as it's the end of the session anyway. So that'll be that. DG Rocker on pole with Crafty Inc. next to him. And then the 2 McLarens lining up next to each other in P3 and P4. And down the grid is Dystopian, Sebs, Milky Walker, Supreme Cream, Gamer Owen and QC Post Malone. That will be the top 10 going into the race. Let's just hope it's not raining in the race. Yeah, everyone down on their times. I think Post Malone just trying to set a time. Being towed by Milky Walker there. And he does set a 30.8. Not too far off Gamer Owen. In the rain. Post Malone, if he could just string it together a bit earlier, maybe could have been, I don't know, P5, P6. That is that then. I've already run through the order, but I'll do it once more. So we've got DG Rocker on pole with Crafty Inc. lining up next to him. And the two McLarens and Just Anime and Blitz. And going down the grid is Dystopian, Sebs, Milky Walker, Supreme Cream, Gamer Owen and Post Malone for the top 10. Let's just hope it's not raining in the race, or it will be complete carnage. It might be anyway, because it's Jeddah, but we'll see. Here we go then for the formation lap. George is disqualified because he hasn't moved off the grid. I don't think he's here. Two seconds, I'm just going to grab my charger. Heading towards the final corner. Ready to get this race underway. Upper cam's quite far off the back. Trying to get that extra heat in those tyres. Replica Gaming 3, I don't think, is here. Can't find him, where is he? Just give him a little invite. Is this the best camera angle we have? Cody's? Really? Can't have one in front of the grid. Okay then, we will watch from Blitz's point of view. Oh, apparently Replica Gaming is in the lobby. I didn't say so. But we'll have 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're underway, and it's a great start from Blitz. He pulls away well. Might get crafty on first corner. He doesn't, as Sebs goes up the inside. What a move from Sebs. DG Rocker looks to be driving off into the distance already. Dystopia being done by Milky Walker. Post Malone just behind. It's a virtual safety car. Helios has a 5-second penalty for a collision with his teammate, Mr. Lethal Pete. Once again, those two coming together. Collision between those two being the reason for Pete's quali ban today. And it looks like Helios might not have a front wing anymore. That could be. The quali ban was for Helios getting brake checked by Pete. It looks like that might have happened again. Helios runs well wide, losing position under safety, virtual safety car. Is Tom? I don't think Tom's here. This is AR. Oh, and now he's here. Okay. He's so far behind, maybe he's had a spin already. Still virtual safety car, I don't know when we're going to get underway. Blitz deploying that ERS, so I assume it's ending. Switching positions back here, but that's because they're going into the pits. AJ Speed's in the pit lane, that'll be a 5-second. Blitz closely following Sebs now. Just get the tyres up. Four drivers into the pits. Blitz might go for a move here on Sebs. Following close behind as Sebs touches the wall. Does he get any damage from that? I think if he did, it would have been slight, but even slight damage loses you so much time around a track like Jeddah. Might go for the lunge here. Sebs defends deep on the inside. Blitz just cannot get the run. Sort of blocked off by Sebs on his exit. And he's surely going to try and make the move around the outside here. But Sebs takes it, wow. And that is well driven by Sebs. A lot of action back here as drivers dive into the pits. Nathan up to P10 already after serving a quali ban today. I think that's up 7 positions for him. As Blitz does pass Sebs now. Sebs will try and hang it on the inside. I think Blitz will take this one. Nathan makes the move on Moores around that same corner. Just Animate, I didn't realise, has pit. Must have picked up some damage early on. Back here we've got a yellow flag. Let's see what for. Still got yellow flags in sector 1, I'm not sure why. Dystopian on Milky Walker now. DRS is now available, so he is using that. And he'll get another opportunity here. But Milky Walker gets a good exit. Not using the ERS button. He will send it around the outside. But Milky Walker looks like he will retain that lead. You see Post Malone is just behind this battle now, with Game Marone just behind Post Malone. So, little mini train here from 5th to 8th. And I think Tom has lost connection. I forget that I have to do it this way. So I will... Oh, that's not... Try and invite him back. It's a nice little train here. Dystopian's getting very close to Milky Walker now. Open the DRS. Goes all the long way around the outside. Makes the move stick. See the lead train. Crafty has actually lost DRS. We might see a move here from Blitz on Crafty. Oh, he's still hanging in there, but I think Blitz has made it. Seb's following close behind the two of them. Blitz now going after DG Rocket. It's just Anime sets the fastest lap of the race. Looking to come back into it on those softs. I think Just Anime might have pit under that VSC, so could have been a good move. You can do medium soft round here if you just ditch the mediums early on. Go straight for the softs if you can get a free pit stop. The ideal strategy, if you're forgetting rules, would just be soft. So it makes sense. Sebs will get DRS on Crafty now, but Crafty just hangs in for the DRS on Blitz. Sebs might have to wait another lap until he has an opportunity. This was a 4-car train before. Did we lose? I think Nathan might have fallen off the back there. Was it Nathan? I think it was. Game Marone having a sloppy sector 1. Quite impressed with no safety car so far in Tier 3. Seb's just dropping off slightly on Crafty. I think Crafty might have got the DRS of Replica Gaming in front, which will now be Seb's to take if he stays behind. think he might have got it. And he did. Crafty won't have DRS here, so this will draw Seb's right back in. And he'll get it again here, so there might be a move here. We'll stay on board. It's not close enough. A couple tenths closer it might have been. There's a slow moving Red Bull. I think it's Supreme Cream. Got Pete behind him. Might have had a wiggle out of that chicane. Pete is gaining. That looked a bit understeery from Pete. He might have a little bit of damage. Can't tell, but minimal damage around here. As I've said, critical. Pete does make the pass, but now... Will Pete get it again? Where's the detection zone? No, Supreme Cream will get it now. I think the detection zone is actually different to in real life. As everyone will remember. Max Verstappen giving Lewis the place back and then getting DRS and passing Lewis around that corner on the very same lap. So Supreme Cream holds his lead. Dystopian still trying to fight for that 5th place against Milky Walker. He will make the move here, but he's got to be wary of the detection zone. Because now Milky Walker will just take it straight back. And Seb's has passed Crafty. Must have happened while I was watching the Dystopian Milky Walker battle. And Crafty is looking a bit understeery. Looks like Seb's is getting away a bit. It looks like the car's not turning for him. I think he's had a little bit of a clip with the wall. Can't tell from that. Sector 1. Yellow flags. Can't tell who that was. Let's try to chase down DG Rocker, but on this straight at least, Rocker's pulling away. Oh, with ERS, they're pretty matched on ERS at the moment. Same with the next few cars behind. Gamer Owen has jumped up. Where's Dystopian's dropped way down? Something happened to Dystopian. I think that might have been him in Sector 1. So now, just Anime looking for a move on Moz. Makes it easy enough. Oh, Moz just misjudges that one. He'll lose a bunch of time to Anime now. Anime already in the DRS of Dystopian. Dystopian, I think, has picked up some damage. He's dropped way off now. Oh, and he makes the pass there, easy. But will Dystopian get DRS now. He does. I don't think he realised he did. So this could be a problem for Just Animate. I'd let him through. He doesn't, but Just Anime gets a great exit. So I think he will hold on to the position. I don't think actually, just that because Just Anime must have pit lap 3 or 4. 3 I think, for them to be 6 laps. So he didn't actually serve that under VSC, so that's not a free pit stop. So it doesn't play to his advantage. I don't think he'll do well to get a podium. But it's going to be a hard battle. Gamer Owen all over the back of Milky Walker now. Draining that ERS. I don't know why. There's a DRS zone coming right up. And he will take it right now. Around the outside. He needs to drain his ERS now, Gamer Owen. This Milky Walker will have that DRS. It looks like he will be able to make the move. Milky Walker hangs it on the inside. Just gets in front of Gamer Owen. That battle will live to fight another day. Just Anime has just passed Post Malone. Yellow flags in Sector 1. That might be Helios. So he's going slow. Yeah, looks like it might be. It's a VSC. I'm not sure why. Is there anyone stopped? Don't see anyone stopped. I do not see anyone stopped on AJ speeding under VSC. Looks like he's still speeding. He will have a drive-through now. Bad to worse for him. Kappa Cams, 5 seconds for corner cutting. What's he done that for? That was on pit exit, I believe. Let's just check. Okay, so he's got 11 seconds. Yeah, so that's 2 track invalidations. And then a corner cutting. Everyone diving into the pits for that VSC. Whoever got in there first, I think Post Malone got in there first. He will have the advantage. Oh, actually, Milky Walker got in there first, so Milky Walker will have the most advantage from that. Milky Walker will be able to see these tyres to the end now. The cars behind not realising that softs will go to the end. Although some of them were on softs anyway, so they had to go mediums. Just Anime up to P5. He will have to pit again though. DG Rocker? Oh, he's just pit. I was going to say, I thought he fell way behind, but he's already on the back of Gamer Owen. Actually, oh, maybe Crafty Inc was closer than I thought, as there's a double overtake on Crafty. They'll both come back at DG Rocker, but I don't think it'll be an issue. Or will it? Or will it? Gamer Owen goes for it. Oh, Crafty goes. Oh no, Crafty. That's not how you overtake. You gotta hand that back. I found that back to Gamer Owen as well. That's not a clean overtake. Now Blitz is on the back of Gamer Owen. Blitz picking up a 3-second time penalty for running wide there. He makes an easy pass on Gamer Owen. Crafty up next. That's an easy pass on Crafty Inc. as well. Further back, we got Mr. Lethal Pete chasing down Supreme Cream. Kappa Cams. Kappa Cams is out. But where is he out? I can't see him on the map. He retiring the pits. There's a virtual safety car. I cannot see Kappa Cams' car. He must have retired in the pits. It's a full course safety car. What did Kappa Cams do? He crashed into the pits. I think he crashed into the pit wall. And we will get our full course safety car. Just Anime taking full advantage. Getting a free pit stop there, and he's right back in this race. DG Rocker. Is he serving a penalty? I waited a while there. And he's going to be quite far back now. He had 2 lap old tyres. I'm not sure if that was a good decision from Rocker, unless he had a bit of damage that we don't know about. Or, of course, that was a penalty that he just took off. So now we have Blitz leading the race. Gamer Owen in P2 running so well. On those fresh tyres now as well. But I believe, yeah, Helios is acting as a blockade between Blitz and Gamer Owen. And Just Anime has George in front of him. So there won't be any overtakes, you wouldn't think, from P1 to P3. Crafty has AJ in front of him. Milky has Flame Tornado in front of him. This is a very layered safety car. Pete will have Tom in front of him. That's Flame Tornado. Yeah, he's in between Crafty and Milky Walker. Safety car should be in this lap, as the game just confirms. So we'll see how Blitz gets underway. It should be fine with Helios behind him, acting as a plug. We will see. If we watch from, let's watch from Gamer Owen's view. George holding Anime up slightly. As Blitz does go. Gamer Owen passes Helios. It's just Anime is getting past George. Seb's disconnected. I think Seb's may have disconnected. Let's see if we can get him back in quickly. Crafty, what's happened to Crafty? He's dropped way down. I don't think he has damage. Doesn't look too bad through the Sector 1 chicanes. And he might get a bunch of overtakes here. With 3 wide. Oh, this could be dangerous. Somehow survived, but DG Rocker may have lost a bit of his wing there. And it could be game over for DG Rocker. Yeah, he's lost his left end plate. And 3 wide into that corner was never going to be good. And Crafty Inc. makes the pass on Milky Walker. As Milky Walker goes into the pits, must have picked up some damage. And he won't have a good result now. As Crafty goes up the inside of Seb's. Seb's shows him where to go. Goes way wide. Crafty sticking back in it. Stay on board with this. Seb's lets him through in the end. I think Crafty was a bit aggressive there and Seb's gave it a bit back. Don't really agree with either of that drive in there, but we'll see how that develops. Where is Gamer Owen? Gamer Owen just behind Blitz. No, I can't see the delta. Just Anime's fallen way off. You see on the map, something might have happened to Just Anime. Maybe when trying to pass Gamer Owen. Supreme Cream hanging on in P7. Just behind Post Malone. Things you love to see. Nathan. I think Nathan is out. Why is he there? I think the deltas are a bit messed up. Swiss J-Dog going for a move on Moz, but there's no DRS yet. Let's set in the fastest lap. Post Malone passes Sebs as he dives into the pits. I think Sebs might have got a bit of damage when Crafty made that move. That could be an incident. Gamer Owen, does he get the DRS? Or is it still not enabled? I don't think it's enabled. Blitz could get away. What's the penalties looking like? Both on 3. Blitz does win as it stands. And Gamer Owen give him something to think about. But Gamer Owen is depleting that ERS to keep up. He's dipping in and out of that 1 second. Can he hang on until it's enabled? DG Rocker right up the back of Milky Walker now. He should make this move. He did pit then because his end plate is back and he's got fresh tyres, as you can see on the graphic. And now he's 15 seconds behind Swiss J-Dog, and that might be that for DG Rocker. Moz running in P7. This is his first race here. Away from him. Gamer Owen does hang on. Gamer Owen hasn't won a race here in Tier 3. But with 5 laps to go, he's in the DRS of... And it's a full course safety car. I wondered why they were slowing down then. What has happened? It looks like they were all bunched up behind Helios. Flame Tornado's out. I don't know where Flame Tornado's car is coming up. It's there. Just straight on. That could have been a controller disconnect or something. Oh, what happened there to George? He just didn't turn. I was looking at my phone, but I looked up and the wing was off. Blitz goes into the pits. That's a huge decision as Gamer Owen stays out. But now he's got the speed of Just Anime behind him. Gamer Owen flying past the safety car. Not used to leading it, I don't think. But you are the leader, young man. As Blitz picks up. Yeah, Blitz had the pit exit glitch. And you got 15 seconds of penalties for 1 invalidation there, so as long as he reports it, that will get taken off. So we wait for everyone to catch up. Can we find any Saudi Arabian facts that are more interesting than the last ones? Oh, these facts are all boring. Forget it. Can't be asked. So when the safety car comes around, we should be back underway. Gamer Owen will set the pace. We'll see if he can lead himself to victory, but Blitz only came out in P3. So it should be simple enough. I think just Anime will let him through. And then Gamer Owen will have to contend with the leader of the championship on fresher tyres. AJ also retiring from the session. I think that may have just been in the pits. But we will get back underway now. Gamer Owen gonna set the pace here. If he can get away well, that's his only opportunity. He's heading to the final corner with a bit of speed. And he goes. Blitz gets a better restart than just Anime. But he's not passing. And they will actually battle for this. Two McLaren drivers fighting. Just Anime holds on to it. Don't forget they are also contending for the Drivers' Championship. Is that damage? Is that damage for Blitz? No, because this camera angle is absolute shite. Okay, we'll move on to DG Rocker going on Supreme Cream. He does make the move. Post Malone running in P4. Not for too much longer, I don't think, because of Rocket, but been a good race for him, as well as Supreme Cream. Blitz just behind just Anime. DG Rocker now right on Post Malone. I don't know where the move's going to come from. Blitz absolutely ruining his ERS, trying to get past on the fresher tyres. And Sebs is out. Surely not a safety car this late on. And we won't see his car because the rest have been lapped. But just Anime passes. And they're 3 wide. Into turn 1. Both McLarens passing. Gamer Owen. It's not over for Gamer Owen yet. He has DG Rocker coming behind, but if he can get a good amount of DRS on a great exit, could be there for him. Blitz already breaking the DRS of Just Anime, so that plays into Owen's hands. Owen might be able to get the DRS on Just Anime with 1.5 laps to go. There's a very close train here behind Post Malone. Actually extends back even further. Here they come. Oh, and it's a big crash. It's a very big crash for Post Malone. I don't think he realised that there was a nose in there. And they got caught between the wall. And that's the end of his race. That's one of those where you'll feel hard done by, but I think it is just a racing incident. He was drifting to the left without realising there was a wheel in there. Pete passes Crafty. Does Crafty have damage from that? I'm not sure which car it was with Post Malone. But by the way, Crafty's turning. I think it was Crafty. Fair few late DNFs here. First DNF only came about halfway into this race. Gamer Owen just dipping out. Just Anime. I think that'll be that. Blitz has driven off into the distance. He has those penalties. But he also had a 3-second before that. So he does still need to push, which he is doing. DG Rocker passes Gamer Owen, falls out of the podium. I think he would have anyway on penalties. But Blitz is going to do it. But Blitz also gets a 5-second for an unserved penalty. That's interesting. That could take the win away from Blitz. If he had like a drive-through or something, I think... Is it just a drive-through that means unserved penalty? That's all that comes to mind, but... Gamer Owen might get that podium. If that 5 seconds stands. And that is the Jeddah race. So, provisionally, before stewarding decisions, because I don't know what's going to happen with Blitz with that 5 second he got at the end. And it'll be just Anime on pole, not pole, in first place. DG Rocker coming in second with Gamer Owen on the podium. And Milky Walker coming P4, great result for him. And Supreme Cream up in P5. He gets better every race, boys. Mr. Lethal Pete in P6. He came out of nowhere. He was like P12 with 2 laps to go. How'd he get up there? Well, Mr. Lethal Pete has had a great race as well then. P19 to P6. Blitz coming P7, but we don't know if that will stand. And Crafty Inc. Moz on his first race as reserve, and Dystopian in P10. And then the DNFs. Sebs and... Oh, actually Tom didn't DNF, but Sebs will classify as finishing the race. The AJ, Flame Tornado, Nathan and Capicams all failing to finish. Blitz getting fastest lap of the race. He might need that point after that 5-second. Okay, well, if the lobby's not going to take me back, I'm just going to cut the stream here. So, thank you for watching.